So to be good at this, does it take somebody who's really confident and extroverted as a public speaker, or like, all the teamwork and collaboration, talking to strangers, like making presentations to people that probably don't have a lot of time to waste? Like, who is successful in this type of role? What kind of person?
I think I don't think you need to be extroverted.
Okay.
I don't think I am.
You're pretty bad socially.
I'm gonna sidestep that one. I think. What was the question again?
What kind of person does it take to be good at strategizing?
Okay, yeah.
Strategy?
So you definitely don't have to be an extrovert. I think listening
Okay.
more is actually really helpful. Because I think if you can just intake a lot of different opinions and perspectives about things, then you can kind of chime in with, here's what I think is the recommendation. That's my style, actually. I like to listen to what other people have to say, and then I'm more of a gatherer and try and put it together then.
That's pretty cool.
But there are people who are like, and if you're like extroverted and always have an opinion to say, like it works if it's always a smart opinion. But I don't think there's actually that many people that can just always say something profound every time they speak.
Outside of me.
Definitely not you. Mr. Raw Sauce.
Raw sauce. Yeah.
But so I think if you just like listen, then I think you're better off.
That's cool. Well, you mentioned some like hard skills too, though. Like you do a lot of data analysis, like Excel, like PowerPoints. Like those are more like professional skills. But like, how do you train to be good at this? Do you have to know? Do you have to have a degree? Do you have to go through like a technical training?
Yeah.
For data, what does that look like?
I don't think you definitely don't need a technical degree.
Okay.
I think you have to have some logical business sense.
Gotcha.
Like, so for a lot of interviews, you'll do business case interviews. Well, they'll give you a hypothetical business question, and then you have to kind of think through what's the right recommendation. But you can, like, people practice that. I practiced that when I was getting into consulting. So I think it's something you can definitely learn. I also think you'll get good at this being surrounded by good mentors or managers, because there's a lot of stuff you learn on the job, and they'll be able to like help you think about how to like approach problems, how to deal with people, how to form presentations, communicate things. Like that's not something that's innate to people.
Yeah. Well, that's an interesting point. Like, how do you personally like ask somebody to be a mentor? How do you get that person to teach you? Because I'm sure they probably get somebody in a position who's gone through it and been experienced. They get questions like that all the time.
Yeah, I think you just ask.
Okay.
Like I think if you just come with this willingness to say, hey, I really want to get better at how you put together presentations or how you're able to communicate. Like, can you let me know some tips or tricks? Like, how do you do this? And you'll learn it's very stylistic and it differs based on like how the person is, but you can kind of take a little bit from here, a little bit from this person, a little from this person, and sort of like come with your own way of approaching things.